On the return, it's Johnson. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The shot to clear is now ready to go on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Makes the grab on the left. Oh, he's got some space. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Alexander. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through it. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. And send the tight end in motion. Going to run it. It's Edwards. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Barber. Out wide left, it's Courtney. Finds some room. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the shot to clears have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback signaling to his guys. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. It's complete. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels, and now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
The shot that clears are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, shot to clear.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their 2nd drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. It didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls, and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find their way.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Snaps it. They'll throw to start the drive. He's got it. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
They're testing the right side here. There he goes. The 40. A huge pickup, knocked out of bounds at the 30, but they are in business. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
Fires to the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down.
Just got to finish the play through the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
Long way to go on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and that receiver might have used a push-off to get free.
You don't see a lot of OPI, but on that play, the offensive player just way too handsy. He's grabbing, he's working his hands way too much, and that was an easy call for the referees.
And the Bobcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, gonna throw it. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry.
Third and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already four-down territory? They'll try to get it through the air. Throws for the tight end. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down.
Man, what a great break on the ball. Way to knock it down. But, man, this situation, they're almost in field goal range, had a chance to maybe take some points off the board. That's a big play that we might circle back to later.
This is well within field goal range, but the kicker will stay on the sideline, and the offense will try to convert on fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Finds him out of the backfield. He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, trying to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll run it. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Under pressure. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Sets his feet. It's Barber. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
Well, the defense is waking up now, right? The first drive, they allowed a touchdown. They were a bit scrambled. They kind of all got together, rallied on the sideline. They've been pretty lights out since. Forced a punt on the last possession. They've now got the offense set up in fourth down again. Great job there. Pass defense, third down. This defense now starting to put it together.
So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. The handoff.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical. Get off the ball, get downhill fast.
The give to the back. They've got him corralled. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
A fun postseason battle here. Deadlock at the end of the first. Here's a quick check of the stats so far. We've got a good one on our hands here. Let's hope we keep those good vibes going here in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Got it, looking for the first down. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Turns it upfield. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5. Guys, let's take just a second and talk a little Ohio. Can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing the right thing.
Absolutely, and there's nothing tricky about that, right? Like, recruiting high school players is essential. Transfer portal is good to supplement, but getting a guy like this that can run at the linebacker spot, it can upgrade your roster immediately.
Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free first down and some yardage. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks into the open. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. And he's in! Touchdown, Bobcats! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That drive covered 55 yards for the score. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Coastal Carolina offense takes over, and they'll go to work from here. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Looking for a man. It's Barber. Shoots it to the left. A strike downfield. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Drops back on first down. Escapes the pressure going right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he will wisely scamper out of bounds. No need to take unnecessary hits.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They're going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but we've got fast guys too, and that time, that was a great play call defensively.
Wide receivers everywhere on 2nd and 6. Changing the routes with his receivers. Back to pass on 2nd down. Left side, it's Johnson. And he's down after making the catch, but did not reach the line to gain.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback get going the other direction.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. He'll take it himself. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Chanticleers are moving quickly down the field. To the air, it's Barber. Zings. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games. That loses games. And that is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
To the back. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting the backfield, making the play.
3rd and 6 yards to go. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. And the Bobcats will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Catches it cleanly at the 20. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Right, here we go.
Making the adjustment on the play. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw. It's Barber. Still looking to his right. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. The hand to the running back. Turning it on. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle. You saw it on that play.
Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Throws to the wideout. Right side, it's Hodges. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
When I see the defense in man coverage, I'm trying to get my fast guy versus their worst corner. Trying to get a great matchup on the outside. Take advantage of it to make big plays.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Running to the left. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line.
And you know what? The best 3rd down offenses don't get the 3rd down. Really good job by the offense running the football. You can tell the defense got caught a little bit off guard. Got a nice game, popped one, got a 1st down. Who needs 3rd downs if you can just pound it down their throat on 2nd down?
Motion from the wideout. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
A nice job by the defense with the edges. They try the touch pass on 1st and goal. Nice job setting the edge, not letting him get outside, making the good tackle, forcing 2nd down and goal.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Touchdown, Ohio! Put 6 on the board. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Handoff to the single back. Got room at the 35. Turning on the Jets. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The shot that clears will kick it away to start the 2nd half. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. Timeout is make sure everybody's on the same page, play clock is down to 4. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. The defense there to make the stop, and he barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Out wide left, it's Hodges. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
The give is to Taylor. Oh, he's got some space. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
And run the football, you're ahead, you can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Second down, going to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He's loose down the left side. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Ohio! Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Whistles as we have a man down on the field. From inside the 15, here's the return. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. There's no question this team is reeling down 28-7, and they have to find a way to get a score on the board with this drive. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Keep it on the ground. He's got enough. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Takes the handoff. It's Alexander. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Barber. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
On target to the left. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
This offense was just hoping for one big play. They finally got it. They're trailing big in this game, and they needed that pitch and catch to put them on the doorstep to make this a game again. Give them credit. They never lost their confidence. They never stopped being aggressive, and finally 2 guys hook up. Massive play for the offense.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. And that's why the ball falls incomplete.
2nd down to the air. He's got the back in the middle. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Trying to slip through and pick it up. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12.
And this offense has got it all wrong, right? It's just been tough. This defense is on its heels, can't figure it out. A bunch of plays in a row now, a bunch of success. This offense is doing what they want to do, how they want to do it. Defense is going to need to do something different to try to mix up this rhythm.
Finds his back in the middle. Touchdown, Coastal! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. Now they'll run it to the right here. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Looking for a deep man. Makes the catch on the left. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
The Bobcats come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. They think there's room to run to the right here.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Hey, good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
On play action. Fires to the wideout. Left side is Pugh. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Out wide right, it's Pugh. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. And the Bobcats line it up with a first and goal. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Ohio is on top. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line.
Here we go, ready, go.
He wants to throw it. Into the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over.
Man, is that the opportunity they needed. That is exactly what this defense needed. They need to swing momentum. They needed to get the ball back to their offense if they wanted to win this football game. Just such a huge missed opportunity.
Working that left side now. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The Bobcats headed quickly to the line. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. This field goal try to make it a 3-score game late. Dead center perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Giving up that last field goal really hurt. It's a 3-possession game, and things look dire, to be candid. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty. like that. The running back has it. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
2nd and long here. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Here's Lopez to throw.
These are the perfect situations you love to be in. No passing situations. These are not where the offensive tackles want to be. And when you're on the edge and there's no threat of the run, pin your ears back, get the nice first down sack.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here.
Spear! Hammer!
Lopez from the gun on 3rd down. Here comes the heat. He's going for a big play downfield. He's got it down the field. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
And the shot that clears have it with a 1st and 10. Lopez. Out wide left, it's Johnson.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying to escape and get it himself. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. The shot that clears will hustle to the line.
And on 3rd down, he calls his own number. Really nice job by the quarterback, making the decision, being decisive. He does a good job going, getting the 1st down, a new set of downs for this offense.
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. And the shot that clears are marching down the field. Making the adjustment. Wide receiver going in motion. Throwing, Lopez. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And a confident throw and catch, and they're in the red zone at the 13. The shot that clears come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. From the red zone, looking for a space. They're working that left side. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
And now now a big third down coming up. Down multiple possessions. This is one, Palmer, I'm looking for 6. I'm not trying to kick a field goal. I want to cut into this lead with a touchdown.
No, you got to have it. And also, considering all of that, this is 4-down territory too. So you need to identify who are your best players on offense and how can you give them a chance to score this touchdown.
Defenses understand I got to take away my throwing lanes and then react to that running back. But what does the QB do? Checks the ball down, thinks his running back can make the play in space. The defense says absolutely not. Breaks on the football, gets him down on the ground, forcing the 4th down.
Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Lopez to throw for it on 4th. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That 4th down, great job in the back end and coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on downs.
Makes the catch. It's Pugh. He gets it up to the 17 before being wrestled out of bounds.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
And the Bobcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking to throw. Rush is on. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Bobcats are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Left side is Hodges. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. And the Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Got enough for the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice game.
The clock is my friend. If I can do this late in the ball game with a lead and I can continue to run the football and they have no answers, well, then I'm going to walk away with a win. So listen, I wouldn't change a thing. I'd keep pounding the football, keep running the clock.
Wants to throw on 1st. Makes the catch. It's Hodges. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. The Bobcats back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Fresh center downs going to the air. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And the Bobcats are in the hurry-up.
And that's exactly what this defense needed. They needed to have something positive. Giving up some yardage, they've given up some plays, no big deal. Got right back in it on this drive with that big sack.
Second down, gonna throw it. Looking down the middle. Tosses it incomplete.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Finds his target. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Well, this offense is giving a lesson right now on how to fight through adversity, because 1st and 2nd down was ugly, but they come up with that huge completion to now set up a manageable 4th down opportunity to keep this drive alive.
Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. Off the RPO, throw right, looking for the chains. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. The Bobcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
After this, it'll be a wrap.
Here we go. Ready?
Back to pass on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.